Okay, hi. Share with me, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good, but I had an unusual situation.
Unusual?
Yes, because I was in my room, I was reading a book, and then I heard someone calling my name.
Okay.
So I left the book behind and I said, "What?" And then I remembered no one was home. So I got really, really scared and I tried to avoid that thought and then just go back to my book, but I was with that feeling of being afraid. Then I remembered this something similar happened to me like a month ago where I was like in a cafeteria by myself and I saw like the waiter come to me and give me this coffee, but I thought it was poison.
Okay.
And then I heard my name again. So then I connected with what happened this weekend, and I don't know if it has something to do.
So you're telling me that this weekend something happened was that you were reading your book and then you heard that someone called your name and then you turn and say what, but then you remind that nobody was at home, right? And then you also remember that a month ago this also happened. You were taking a coffee,
Yes.
and the waiter came, and you thought that the coffee was poison, and you also heard your name, so you related with that.
Yes.
Have these events, and you also told me that it makes you feel kind of scared when you have this situation, right?
Yes.
Have these events happened in another situation maybe? Did you remember?
Well, what I remember right now, I guess not.
Okay.
I have thought that before. What if this happened before? So the other day I thought that in high school, once something similar happened, but in a lower voice. Like,
Lower voice?
yes, like my name right now, like this weekend sounds really, really loud, like someone was next to me.
Okay.
But at high school it was like a whisper, like really low.
Okay. So you're telling me that in high school this will happen, but the name was in a lower tone of voice. Could you share with me or describe to me how is this voice? It's female, male?
Yes, it's a female,
Okay.
and in high school I perceived her as more friendly. But right now in the weekend it got me scared because it was like a strong voice, like almost, I don't know, trying to make me something, like harm me.
Okay. So you're telling me that before in high school this voice was a female and it was kind of more friendly, and right now you felt scared. Let's talk about this kind of emotion. What did you do, or how did you react to that emotion
Well,
when this happened?
yes, I feel scared, and then I try to avoid totally as much as I can. But I think it increases this thought, so I try to go to take a walk or to listen to music, so I can have another voices that are not like this one.
Okay, so you're telling me that your strategies, we could say, are going for a walk or listening to music to hear another voices. And how, share with me how these strategies have helped you in this?
Yes, it has helped a lot. Taking walks, it helps me to breathe.
Okay.
But I think the quickest one, like take me out of the situation, it's music.
Okay.
So I prefer to hear the music.
To hear music. So you have told me that this has happened since you were at high school. Share with me since which age, more or less, you remember that this voice appeared.
I think when I was about almost graduating, like 16, 17 years. Yes, I think about that age.
And do you remember how did that felt, or what did you think when this happened?
Well, as I told you, it was this whisper. So I also felt fear, but I don't know, it was like not that strong feeling of fear as I do right now.
Okay.
And I tried to tell to a friend in high school, but I was afraid that like they would take me as crazy or something like that. And I'm afraid right now.
Okay, so you're telling me that this happened in high school, as you said, but now you kind of feel more fear when this happened because in that time was kind of a whisper, and when this happened, you didn't want to tell your friend because you thought that it would be like she would or she
Yeah.
okay, she would thought that you were crazy, and now you have the same fear. Does anybody know, like in your family or someone?
I told my mother, but she's a religious person, so she thinks these voices are some demons. And so she prays to me and she gives me this holy water, but I think it doesn't help because it continues.
Okay, so your mother is giving you this holy water, as you said, and the reaction that your mother has when you told her. Share with me how did it made you feel.
Well, I was scared, but I have this confidence with mom, so I told her, and she took it, as I told you, like in a spiritual aspect. So she told me like, oh, the demons trying to attack you, don't let those voices continue. Like, I don't know, like have the cross or curse them back, something like that.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but your mother is she also relates it with the religion stuff as you're having demons on these voices, you have to avoid it. And how does that make you feel? Like you were expecting another reaction or what?
I think it was a very expected reaction,
Okay.
but I'm not that believer of these demons and stuff, so I don't think it's that helpful. I mean, it's helpful because I told my mom, not for the strategies, but because I shared to her.
Okay, so tell me, in your daily life, has these voices been interrupting you in work or in other activities rather than reading a book?
Yes, sometimes when I don't know, like really concentrate in something. For example, the past week I was taking a test, so I was concentrating on solving this answer, and so this voice came in again, and it's weird because it's just my name, and like I don't already know this voice, so I try to like avoid it, but it keeps on sounding.
So you're telling me that it happened also when you were giving a test, right? And it's just only your voice.
Yes.
Does this, sorry, your name. So does this voice tell you anything else, or is just this particular name?
By the time it has been just my name.
Just your name, okay. But the tone of the voice is the one that is scaring you, right?
Yes, it's like increasing to be more aggressive.
Okay, so we're gonna work in these feelings that you're having, on the situation that is appearing and when it is appearing, and we'll be talking about this voice more often and how you're dealing with it, so it could help you. And I don't know if you're feeling anxiety or something else.
I think the most is fear.
Fear? Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll be working on this emotion to
Thank
go
you.
through. Okay.